All right, today we're here with the Freewing 64mm A-10. This is kind of like a Re Maiden for it. I haven't flown this plane in a long time. Usually because the grass here is just not good enough for this airplane, and I don't even know if it's going to take off this time either. But we have a 3600 4S in it right now. I do have an AR630 receiver with Safe enabled. This plane also comes with the optional flaps, which I do have on it. I do have the flaps on it. This is the first time actually I'm flying it with the flaps. Before I tried it without the flaps, and I think the takeoff flaps will help me more on the grass. So hopefully that'll work. Also, what else? The impellers of the EDFs. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but I actually swapped those out because I don't really like the Freewing's 12 blade impellers. They're real small blades, and I feel like they play a factor in why the 64mm EDFs from Freewing are pretty anemic. Those 12 blades, I actually found them on Amazon, just scrolling through one day, and they almost look identical to the 12 blades from an X-Fly. So hopefully those will give me a little bit better performance, and hopefully will aid in helping this little bird take off. So not sure if it's going to take off or not. I do have I'm going to take off in safe, but I'm going to put a high rate on the elevator just so I can get a lot of throw on the elevator to try to get the plane airborne. I have flown this plane before, and I don't know if the camera will pick up, but that whole entire nose section of this plane got ripped off just from landing in this tall grass. Well, it was taller than what it is right now, but the grass is a little bit short. It looks like it was cut a couple of days ago. Hopefully it's enough for this plane to take off. So yeah, hopefully all I hope all the rates that I have had on this plane were good from before, because I haven't even checked them. Like I said, I haven't flown this plane in a very long time, so we're gonna see. Also, just want to show the canopy here, where I have my AR630 mounted here, and in order to get it there I had to cut a hole in the canopy, as you can see there, to be able to get it there, because this plane, the canopy area is really tight, and there's not a lot of room for much in there. So yeah, that's the mod that I had to do to get the AR630 in its place. So, and I'm also hoping CG's right, because I actually just looked at a YouTube video right before I came on here to see where their CGs was at, because I didn't remember where the CG on this plane was, and of course, like an idiot, I didn't have it marked down. So without further ado, let's see if this plane will go up. I've already done my control checks, and it's not supposed to be windy at all. It hasn't been windy the entire time I've been here. Now that I pulled this plane out, the wind has kicked up, which is awesome. Typical for us RC guys. Every time we want to fly, the wind comes out of nowhere. So we are going to put takeoff flaps. I don't know if I should roll with the flaps on, because usually when I'm in grass like this, what I do is I'll get my roll going, and about halfway down the runway I'll throw the takeoff flaps, just because I feel like if I take off with the flaps engaged, the plane doesn't build up enough speed, on the grass. So taking off without the flaps, like starting your run without the flaps, I feel like you build more speed. About halfway down, pop your takeoff flaps, and then begin to rotate. I mean, that's how I found success in taking off in grass areas where you feel like you may not take off. So, all right, now or never. Done enough stalling. Let's see if she gets it airborne. All right, throttle's engaged there, and there's a couple divots down in the front runway down there, so hopefully I don't hit any of them. And let's see what we get. All right, taking off. And she's airborne. I didn't think she was gonna get airborne. And I wanna get out of those rates there. And put the gear up. Give me a better rate there. Trying to walk, see where I'm at. I am in safe here. Just trying to get a feel for this plane that I haven't flown in 1,000 years. So this is, in all intents and purposes, is kind of like a maiden, and I do have some nose down action going, and I have to contend with the super high. Is that good there? Trying to get myself some up elevator. So we got some down, nose down. I think I have any more. All right. All right. Let me take myself out of safe there. I don't know. It just felt kind of wonky and out of safe. But I think I have way too much rudder. I got to play with the trim on this plane. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, oh, I never put the flaps up. No wonder I was getting such nose down. That's already feeling much better. I still have a lot of nose down. And I don't have a lot of control on this thing. So we're gonna put those flaps back in, because it was just feeling, I think I'm gonna have to do some mechanical adjustments on this. It's got a lot of nose. I gotta check the CG actually. Let me give myself my gear back, because I gotta start setting up for approaches here. And I already don't like the nose down tendency of it for the landing. So let's get her slowed down. Got a bug in my face. All right, not too bad. Not too bad. I got to play with the trims on it. I literally used all my trim. The canopy popped up there a little bit. I literally used all my trim, my up trim on it, and I was still getting nose down. So I feel like I got to slide the battery back. Dial down the rudder rates, because I applied rudder on one of those turns, and the plane almost felt like it was going to roll over. So it also got to check the trim on it, because as soon as I pulled it out of safe, it rolled right pretty hard. So try to add in maybe some right aileron there, which looks like that right aileron looks like it's sitting down a little bit. So yeah, I'll deal with that. And yeah, but she's down to one piece. It took off, thank God, and it landed pretty good, thank God. So those are two big pluses. But that's my Freewing A-10. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can get more flights with it. Unfortunately, I only have the one battery for it. I didn't bring any others. So I have to get this recharged and brought back. Either I have the charger here with me at the field, so I might charge it back up and see if we can get another flight on it. And but yeah, that's it for now with the Freewing A-10.